everyone, well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and for this video we will be heading back on over to Reddit, filtering by top post of this week, and just seeing what the Huns have been up to. So if at any point you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if at any point you really like the video, go ahead and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out my description below for all of my fun links. And with that super short intro out of the way, let's get started. Just some Hun math, and the post from the Hun says, what would you do with an additional $500 months? That's $12,000 a year. And then in the comments somebody said $6,000 per year. And then somebody else said, you passed math class. Unlike a certain Hun. Yeah, that's not $12,000 a year. It would be, if you could make an additional $1,000, then you're good, and you should have probably said that, but Huns are really stuck on this. What would an extra $500 a month do for you? At a certain point, they're just going to switch over to what would an extra $1,000 a month do for you. But maybe the reason why they don't say 1,000 is because, like, that seems like quite a big number. Not that 500 isn't quite a big number. And of course, either way, we know both of those numbers are complete and utter lies via many income disclosure statements, proving that majority of people do not get anywhere near making $500 a month. They may make, maybe the lucky ones, $500 in a year. So that may be accurate, and maybe that's where the Hun got confused, is she meant to say 500 a year, not 500 a month, and that's why her numbers got so confusing. That's why. Comments on this say, the worst part of the Hun math is that it doesn't tell you that you have to spend $1,000 a month to earn that $500. And OP said, what would you do with an extra $6,000 in debt? DM me for details. Right, if only Huns were just, telling the truth. But I think they just maybe blatantly at this point just don't truly see numbers and money as what it actually is, because they're confused on if they are making money or not in their own MLM. So I can see why they are confused, because all of us are confused. Nuvita CBD at their latest retreat with the president wearing a cult leader t-shirt while posing with top leaders and founder. I get the joke, like, clearly he's a joke. I meant to say clearly he's wearing that shirt as a joke, but I just said he's clearly a joke, which is absolutely accurate. He is the joke. I'm sure he's been called a cult leader multiple times from people who have gotten out of the business, or just people who, learn about whatever MLM this is. Nuvita. Of course, CBD. Anything, literally, there is an MLM for anything and everything, and people get involved, and people get taken advantage of, and people fall for it, and this guy just like, haha, isn't it funny that I'm wearing a cult leader shirt? It's like, I mean, it is in the way that, like, you don't understand that this is the truth, that you're just blatantly, like, being like, hey, yeah, it's the truth. Like, you're clearly trying to wear it, like, ironically, but it's not ironic. It is true. You are a cult leader. Maybe he really is like, yeah, no, I'm 100% a cult leader. And it's like, oh, well, cool? I don't know. It is weird that they're also all wearing this weird purple tie-dye shirt and leggings. Well, I guess these two women are not wearing leggings. They all look kind of similar. It's very strange. The comments on OP down here writes, this picture was posted after receiving backlash online this week when stories of bullying, harassment, and first-hand accounts of former employees not being paid final commissions and cult-like tactics have come to light. Oh, so he's just an asshole. Oh, okay, so he is wearing it to just be an asshole. Because he is. So that's really what you are. Wow, really funny guy, haha. Comments on this say, imagine getting out of it and looking back on this. I would be so horrified. Plus, the picture itself with one male cult leader and these identically dressed women posed around him like sister wives has horrible connotations I don't think they intended. Yeah, I think so. OP writes, that was my first thought. Like, how could they be that dense to not realize how this picture would be interpreted? And allegedly, he's really traumatized. And allegedly, it's really traumatized affiliates who have had horrible experience within this company. So just bad all around. Wow. Yeah, I haven't heard about this MLM, but then again, there's so many out there, it's hard to keep up with, like, all of them. And yeah, this picture is not it. It's really, it just does show exactly like what we say is that MLMs are cults, and this right here kind of proves it. Offended a Hun so bad I got blocked. I wasn't even that bad. She reached out after posting something for Octavia, I think they mean Optavia, whatever, on Facebook that included the income disclosure blurry and unreadable, boasting about all the money coming in from health coaching. She quit her job earlier this year to focus on being a health coach. Then came the message, typical Hun trying to lure you in message, to which I simply responded, no thanks. She pushed and I sent her a readable copy of the income disclosure and said, at my current job, I'm making as much as the top 2% of your company, plus 4 weeks paid vacation and amazing benefits. I'd be nuts to leave and make no money. Not even a response, and I got blocked. Maybe she should have taken my word at a no thank you. Sensitive little things. I love that. This is so good, so good. It really goes to show, like, when somebody says no thank you, okay, move on. They said no thank you. Don't continuously stand there and try and convince them otherwise. Like, I understand your job is sales and like that's kind of what you're supposed to do in a way, but just leave them alone, because otherwise they're going to school you and you're just going to get offended by it. It's like most people make way more at their 9 to 5 than majority of people in MLM. So like OP says here, why would they leave their job when clearly looking at the income disclosure statement, they can see that they make as much as the top 2% of the MLM that this person is in. Like the amount of hard work that the person would have to do on a daily basis, and again, these numbers are not even promised, in order to make the money that they're making at their 9 to 5. And those things do not even include benefits. Like, even if you are making the same amount of money, you probably don't have medical insurance anymore. You definitely don't have paid time off. You're constantly working in the MLM all the time. Even when you are on vacation, you have to talk about how amazing the vacation is because of the MLM. So work is always brought up all the time. Comments on this say, this was delightful as a nice cup of tea. This was delightful as a nice cup of tea. Okay. Somebody else said, and a good cup of tea is the highest niceness standard I used to. Somebody else said, speaking of tea, is Friday or Monday a better day for us to talk about Herbalife? Oh, people are so clever. So clever in the comments. I love it. I'd rather be chasing you down to sit down with me to get life insurance than your family chasing me down to contribute to a GoFundMe. $500,000 in coverage for under $100. All parents take a minute to read. If you died today and I attended your funeral, which of the following do you think your family/kids would find more valuable? $2,000 donated to GoFundMe, floral arrangements, a check that would cover the cost of the funeral, remaining medical bills, pay off all debt owned, provide college money for the children, and replace years of lost income. God told me 2 years ago he was going to blow up my name across the nations. I feel it coming in the next 6 months. Big things coming. All praise goes to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Love you, God. That was a journey. So this first post says, I'd rather be chasing you down to sit down with me to get life insurance than have your family chase me down to contribute to a GoFundMe. I guess they would like maybe ask strangers and whatnot, but they don't chase people down and be like, you need to donate to my family's GoFundMe, blah, blah, blah. It's usually like, hey, can you share this? My family's going through a hard time. Anything helps, sort of thing. Instead of you harassing people and forcing them to sit down with you so that you can get life insurance at your crappy Primerica MLM, yay! And then here to be like, which would your family rather have? And it's like, I would rather my family have the $2,000 donate or a flower arrangement, because C, the whole, all of this will be covered for you, won't happen. It won't. It will not. And then this last post just, the delusion. It's like, I don't think God is telling you this. And then it's all like, I feel it coming in the next 6 months. It's like, okay, I guess if you feel that, I guess whatever you need to tell yourself, Oh, that was that made me uncomfortable. Comments on this say, next they're gonna be threatening to burn down your house to sell home insurance. Hey, don't give them any ideas. Yeah. Somebody else said, these are your average run-of-the-mill Colts, and then there are Colts Plus with God in your upline. Yeah, I think that's true too. It's just this whole thing. I don't think God wants you harassing and chasing people down and being like, you need to get life insurance because, like, you never know what's going to happen. Screw GoFundMe's. It's like, is GoFundMe, like, their direct competition? Like, I don't think that is true. And then are they also saying that funerals only cost $2,000? I mean, I guess it depends on the funeral. But yeah, this is scary. This person is a little aggressive, and I am not here for it. Juice Plus paid my holiday, but I can't afford to spay my pets. Pay is showing for my juicy business. So grateful for this in my life. The difference it's making is unbelievable. My juicy pay paid for our holiday we've just come back from, and to be able to earn an extra wage while getting fit and helping others is just amazing. Say yes to new adventures. And then they have a different post where they said, the reason why we made the hard decision to get rid of them is because we have 2 boys and we don't want any more puppies, and it'll cost too much to get them sterilized. And this dog is freaking adorable. I just want to look at the puppies. They are very cute. So you can't afford to get your dogs spayed or neutered, but yet you can go on vacation because you're making just so much money in your MLM. That I hate. Don't have dogs if you cannot properly take care of them and afford them the medical care that they need. I understand that things come up, but yet again, you could go on vacation, but you can't pay for that. That's usually like $100, maybe less or more, depending. But either way, a vacation is usually a lot more than that. So I see where your priorities lie. OP down here says, 5 days ago, she's spamming our inboxes with fake friendship and posting about how much money she makes on her side hustle. This morning, she's getting rid of her dogs, who just had puppies, because she can't afford to get them spayed and her other dogs neutered. Guess all the supplements in the world can't make you a decent person. Exactly. Like, this looks so bad. It's like you're out here trying to recruit a bunch of people, talking about how much money you make because it's a way to get people interested. Like, look at this, I'm able to go on vacation. But then you turn around and say, oh, I had to get rid of my dogs because it's just so expensive to, like, get them the proper medical care that they need because I can't afford more puppies. You realize how that looks, right? Well, obviously she doesn't. I think to anybody else, they clearly see through and they're like, yeah, you're not making the kind of money that you say that you are. And my guess is she just went on like some Juice Plus retreat thing that she really did have to pay for but didn't realize it and believe the nonsense. It's a free vacation. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, comments on this. This is infuriating. The damn Hun should have stayed home and taken care of her pets after their spay and neuter surgery instead of going on a trip. I hope the sweet dogs land with someone that will be more responsible and loving owners. And OP writes, I was so angry when I read it. I hope they do find good homes. Let's face it, she set the bar pretty low. She hasn't neutered her 2 boys either. I don't know what they thought was going to happen leaving 4 entire dogs together. But I suppose if you had any critical thinking, she wouldn't have been sucked into an MLM. What, she just left her dogs alone for 4 days? I mean, I assume somebody was oh my god, was somebody not taking care of them? And then they come back and they're like, whoa, my dog's pregnant? Who would have thought this would have happened? Like, oh my god. You know what? I'm glad she's rehoming her dogs because hopefully they go to someone who takes care of them way more, is able to cater to their needs, because these sweet babies should be nowhere near this crazy lady. This is insane and disgusting, and now I'm angry. These poor babies, I hope they found good homes. I hope this person can update. I doubt they will, but I am only going to assume that these dogs will find good homes and find somebody that can properly take care of them, because clearly this MLM Hun has her priorities in the way wrong area of life. Plexus is just teasing now with generic stock photos. Something new is coming. I promise you're going to want this, and you're going to want to tell all your friends. Brand new teaser just dropped. Official announcement is coming next week at convention. Brand new category. What are your guesses? and it is the most generic looking picture that I've ever seen. Like, none of these are actual people that are probably in Plexus. It says, a brand new way to recharge your body is coming soon. Renew, recharge, repeat. Launching at convention, Plexus. Okay, I love how this person writes, I promise you're going to want this and want to tell your friends. You don't even know what it is. You have no idea what it is. How do you know that you're going to want it? I guess because they claim that they want every single thing in their MLM company, and it's the greatest, most wonderful, magical product that they've ever heard of. And it's just, hey, you guys want to see this, you have to be at convention. You don't want to miss seeing what this new oil, what is Plexus? Drinks, products. What does Plexus sell? I can't think of it. I don't know. New pink drink. This is now our blue drink. Whoa, super new and amazing. And now we have fizz sticks and Sensi bars, and they just start stealing from other MLM companies, which is usually what happens. It's like, they just are like, what do we need to add to this list of products from other MLM companies so that we can get people to usually stay because they're so excited about this new product that's never been done before, or try and convince people in other MLMs to jump to this MLM because this, look, we also have that product that you claim to love, but we also have our amazing Plexus products that are never before seen anywhere, that I am literally like, what the hell does Plexus sell? It's just one of the many, many, many health and wellness ones that sell their vitamins and shakes and nonsense. See what the comments say on this. This is one of the huge tells of MLMs. They always have some big new thing coming along. Some exciting reveal just around the corner. Some revolutionary product that's going to change everything. In reality, these things are always super minor, like a brand or logo update or a redesigned packaging theme, maybe something along the lines of a slightly different hack on whatever product is they offer. But they position them as if they are life-changing, incredibly meaningful, and exciting changes that are going to significantly impact the sellers and customers, but not in a monetary way. It's always just emotional garbage about how these deep and meaningful adjustments are going to improve your life and raise the quality of your existence beyond your wildest dreams. But then they're just like, we have a new protein flavor, a new protein shake flavor. This is absolutely accurate. It's just something, they make it this huge, massive deal. They get everyone excited, they get everyone FOMO, and then it's just like, hey, we've added cookies and cream flavor, or we've added a vegan flavor to our lineup of products, or we've added a new supplement, like now we have sleep. You know how we have anxiety? Now we have sleep. It's just something that's not very exciting, and then definitely, like this person mentions, is that they're just so excited about this new thing, but it's like none of it's ever gonna like help people in a monetary way. Like, it's only gonna benefit Plexus on selling more of that specific flavor or product because all of your people who are in the business are going to buy it out, not actual customers on the outside. Alright, and we reached the end of the video, and so we all know what that means. It is meme time, and it says, girls getting DMs from old high school Becky's about pyramid schemes. Guys getting DMs from old high school Kyles about cryptocurrency. Me, who was weird in high school, so no one DMs me. And it's from Game of Thrones, so it's two people fighting, and they're fighting, you know, for true dominance over, hey, I knew you in high school, and then I got involved in some sort of scam. Would you like to also get involved with that scam with me? But I am also like Arya over here, and it's like, I was weird in high school. I didn't have very many friends, so I don't have people in my DMs constantly trying to get me involved in their scams. I have had, of course, people message me and ask me to be involved in their scams. I had one girl from college try and, what was the MLM she was in? I think it was Young Living. Young Living, Plexus, or Beachbody, one of those, and I left her on red. And luckily she didn't continuously message me afterwards. I don't even think she's still in the MLM anymore, which is very, very good. Sad that she got involved, but also happy because I'm pretty sure she's out. I'm pretty sure I looked at her profile kind of recently and it didn't look like she was involved in an MLM. She was going to school to become a teacher for special ed, and which is amazing. I mean, that is truly beneficial and wanting to help people. An MLM is absolutely not that. One actually helps people. MLM only hurts people. Alright, you guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below. And until our next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!